This story is about a haunted school. Let's start. Some teenagers were making their way through the dark and musty hallways of the abandoned school. They heard strange noises and felt cold drafts. They were on edge, and their imaginations were running wild. They tried to dismiss their fears and convince themselves that there was a logical explanation for everything they were experiencing. But their courage was waning when they saw the light coming from under the classroom door. Their hearts skipped a beat. They knew that they had to approach the room cautiously, but they were also filled with a sense of urgency to see what was inside. As they opened the door to the classroom, they saw the ghostly figure at the teacher's desk. Their eyes widened in terror as they saw the twisted, grotesque face staring back at them. They tried to run, but their legs were frozen in fear. Just as they were about to turn and flee, the ghostly figure disappeared. The teenagers were relieved, but also confused. They didn't know what was happening, and they felt like they were losing their minds. As they made their way back through the hallway, they heard footsteps behind them. They turned around to see the ghostly children standing before them. The children seemed to be beckoning them to follow, and the teenagers couldn't resist their curiosity. But they also knew that they were playing with fire as they followed the ghostly children down the dark hallway. Their hearts were pounding in their chests. They didn't know what was waiting for them at the end of the journey, but they knew that it couldn't be good. As they entered the old library, they saw the old book with the words "The Secret of the Abandoned School" written on the cover. They hesitated for a moment, but their curiosity got the best of them. As they opened the book, they felt a sudden gust of wind and the room started to shake. They knew that they had awakened something sinister, and they were filled with a sense of dread. The teenagers ran out of the building, barely escaping with their lives. As they looked back at the abandoned school, they knew that they would never forget their terrifying experience. They knew that they had awakened a dark force that should have been left alone, and they couldn't help but wonder what would happen next.